So when we showed up and I saw this huge ark, I was like, oh my goodness. Noah did this? Yeah, he did that. He did it. The ark was pretty amazing. You get on this bus and it has to take you out there because it's a huge boat and it's a bit far out. So you have to go through this gift center, and then when you get there, it's like, oh my goodness. I mean, look how large this is. So for those that are not familiar with this story, it's in Genesis. And the reason they call it the Ark Encounter is because it allows for you to experience the story. I wish we had enough time to eat at Zara's kitchen. That's Noah's wife. She had a kitchen and they had like fried chicken, greens, cornbread, all this good stuff. I really like the zoo that they had out there. Just put the for the kids afterwards. It was just a nice touch. You know, you go in there and you see all of the fake animals, but then you get to come out here and you see the kangaroo, the sloth, the peacocks, and you know, just some of the animals. And then they had this children's playground. The playground was pretty awesome. We actually stayed a little bit and we were watching this guy throw their kids on the little zip line. I was like, oh, it was fun. When you go through the first floor, of course, it starts off with Adam and Eve and the perfect world before, of course, Eve went and made Adam eat that apple. Actually, Eve didn't make Adam eat the apple. He is a grown man. And then you watch Cain and Abel and their story. And that was pretty much the descent into darkness. Yeah. And then you see all the stuff. Imagine a godless world. The imagery was perfect, though. Some of these, the detail that you saw behind the glass, it was pretty extraordinary. Looking at some of these pieces, oh my goodness, I'm like, I wonder how long it took for them to do this. Like, this is a lot of detail, And then I forget which floor it was, but you got to go to the quarters of where Noah and the family lived. And they told all these like really, really nice stories. And the woodwork was just astounding. I mean, look at this. I actually enjoyed the story of Noah and his wife. I thought they were so romantic. We spent a lot of time actually talking to Noah himself.
That's a good question. There are about 1,400 kinds of animals on the ark.
If you do read your Bible, you can actually go to Genesis 6:14, and they actually describe the ark. So you were to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, of every kind of animal, and of every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and for them. And so Noah did everything just as God commanded him. There's this one part you walk through and you get to like open it up and see all these crazy animals. That was funny. The kids were walking through and scared me more than it scared them. I opened it like peekaboo. Then when we went to the living quarters, I talked about that earlier, but it was actually pretty nice. I like the living quarters. I'd live there. Definitely a let's go. Pack up the kiddos. Get out there to Williamstown, Kentucky. Let's go.